Hi, boys and girls. It's Thursday. Can you believe tomorrow is already Friday? Man, this week is passing like crazy fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, pull out your addition page. Let's do the first one together. It should be reviewed by now. I'm checking everybody's work. It seems like you're doing okay, but let's do this together. 472 plus 116. All right, we have our place value. Let's separate our lines. I want everybody on their paper to draw your lines. If you're not drawing your lines down your paper, it's showing me that you're not paying attention. And if I find that you don't have lines in your paper, I'm gonna call you and we're gonna talk. And I'm gonna talk to your parents because you need to be watching the video. Do we start with our ones place, our tens place, or our hundredths place? We always start with our ones place. Always, 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 always. There's never a time to start with your tens or hundreds. You always start with your ones. 2 plus 6 is 8. 7 plus 1 is 8. 4 plus 1 is 5. 588. That was way too easy. Let's do the next one together. Okay? And then the rest you'll do on your own. If you're watching my videos, you should be able to do all of these if you're following step by step. 719 plus 239. What's the first thing we do, boys and girls? I want you to draw your lines. All right? 9 plus 9 is what? We start in our what place? We start in our ones place. Everybody say ones. Ones, tens, hundreds. You should know that by now. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Am I going to write 18 like this? Adrian? Say yes. Samuel Plumley? No. I'm going to write the 8 here, and I'm going to carry that 1 up to the top. Because we have one number per column. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 3 is 5. Then we go to our hundredths place. 7 plus 2 is 9. What's our answer? 958. All right. So I want you to do a couple of these. You know what? Let me do one more with you, just so you can see what we're going to do. And this next, let's do 734 plus 818. We're going to divide our columns. Mr. Vaughn wants you to divide your columns, okay? 8 plus 4 is 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are we going to do this? No, only one number per column. So then you're going to take that 1 and you're going to put that 1 up here in your tens place. Then we're going to add. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Then we're going to go 7 plus 8 is 15. Now, if we were to do this, so we're going to do this right here. And you're like, but Mr. Vaughn, you've got 2 numbers in this column. No, I don't, because there's another column here. So we have our ones, tens, hundreds, and what? Thousands. So we're going to go 1, 2, ones, tens, hundreds, comma, thousands. 1,552. Do you see how we do that? One number per column, boys and girls. It always works out that way, okay? And I'm going to be looking for your columns. I want your numbers straight, I want your lines straight, and I want it looking good, because if you don't, it's going to mess you up. Okay, let's pull out our multiplication. Hopefully, I'll be seeing how you're doing on your multiplication, and hopefully you're doing it really, really well. We always follow the same pattern. If you learn how to do it with smaller numbers like this, you can do it with bigger numbers. Let's do the very first one together. 45 times 95. And we're going to do our lines. Always do your lines. Just go ahead and put your lines in there until one day you don't need them. This is going to help you keep it straight. Where do we start? Would you start with our ones or our tens place or our hundreds place? We start with our ones place. 5 times 5 is 25. Do I put 25 like this? No, because it's one number per column. So that 2 has to go where? Up here. We're going to put that 2 up there. Right? Because it's 25. The 2's got to go into this column, but goes up here. Then we're going to go 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22. Do I put 22 like this? No, boys and girls. That 2 goes into our next column because it's one number per column. See? One number, one number, one number, one number. You don't have 2 numbers beside each other. Now, we're going to start in our tens place. We were in our ones place. Now we're going to move to our tens place. Do we start multiplying here in our ones place, or do we start multiplying in our tens place? Well, if we're in our tens place, we got to start in our tens place. So we're going to put the 0 right here because there's nothing there. So now we don't need this anymore. Cross that out because we already used it. And then we're going to go 9 times 5 is what? 45. So do we put 45 like this? Hopefully by now you've got it that no, only one number goes in the column. So we're going to put the 5 right here. And what do we do with that 4? We're going to carry it to right here. Now we're going to go 9 times 4 is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So then are we going to write 40 like this? No, boys and girls, because we have one number per column. Draw another column and put your 4 here. So then we're going to go ones. Or then what do we do? Then we have to add it together. 0 plus 5. Oh, don't forget our columns. Extend those down. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. 4,275. Because we have 4,000s, 200s, 70, and 5. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. I hope you're paying attention to this because it'll help you. So do that with the rest of these problems, and we'll see you tomorrow for division and subtraction. All right, boys and girls, tomorrow's Friday. Week's almost done. You're done. Great. We'll see you tomorrow.